everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy if you're new here, and today we have a little charity shop haul. It is currently absolutely boiling hot, and I thought I'd pop early to charity shops because I wanted to get out the house but didn't want to get too hot. So I went to the Farley outlet in Malden. It is about a 30-minute drive, and I feel like it's always quite hit and miss me, but today it came through and I really enjoyed everything I picked up. So I thought I would show you everything. I'm going to speed through this haul because the longer I sit here, the hotter I'm getting. But yeah, I thought I'd show you what I picked up. So this shop, mainly everything's priced like all books are a certain price, all this is a certain price, and I kind of love charity shops like that because you don't feel like you end up spending loads of money. And I think in total this stuff cost me £4.50, and as you can see, you will be able to see I did actually get quite a lot of things. So the first thing I picked up was 5 books. Their books are £1 each, or 5 for £1, so you might as well just buy 5. I feel like this is great for them shifting their stuff, not so good for overconsumption, but at the same time I ended up getting books for lots of people. So I got my dad an Australian Women's Weekly dinner party book. It's downstairs, I'm not going to show you it. But as you guys know, my dad collects the Australian Women's Weekly cookbooks. This one I didn't think he had, which I don't think he does, which is great. And I saw that and was like, well, if I'm buying one, I might as well buy 5. So I next went to the kids section and picked up 2 books for my niece. I thought like, oh, you can never have too many books as a little one. So I first got a Very Hungry Caterpillar puppet book. I thought like she would enjoy this. And then I also got her a That's Not My Unicorn, because I know she does like feeling books. So I thought I'd get her this so she can kind of feel that. Then I got my granddad this book. My granddad's on a bit of a low fat diet at the moment. No, this isn't low fat, it's low cholesterol, which obviously quite often is low fat. So I picked up this low cholesterol cookbook. I feel like my nan likes cooking for my cookbook, so I feel like this might inspire her to cook some different bits for my granddad. So I picked that up for my nan and granddad. And then for me, I picked up this book. I haven't read this before. I feel like it is quite like a classic feminist icon non-fiction book, so I'm really intrigued to read this. I love a non-fiction book, and I'm really into like autobiographies and stuff like that at the moment, so I felt like this would be a really interesting one to read. So I'm gonna read this, and then say it was 5 for £1, so I felt like I had to kind of fill up the 5 for £1 deal because it feels silly not to. I then went over to the clothes section, but before I did, the furniture in this shop, if you are moving out or, you know, are moving into a new place, then definitely go there and check out the furniture. And if not furniture, just like bric-a-brac. Their bric-a-brac is 4 for £2 or 4 for £1 or something like that. They had cutlery, they had mugs, they had, you know, like glasses, they had literally everything you need to stock up a kitchen, they had there, and it's all dirt cheap. They also had like a TV cabinet or like a cabinet. I'll insert a video here. It was £1, like £1 for a really decent bit of furniture. Like, it's crazy what you can find there. They had this amazing like full wall unit for like £15, like super duper cheap. I've seen sofas in there for £1. Like, honestly, they want it gone, and I love that for them. I love the bargains, like they really do. Their account is called Farley Bargains, and no wonder, because you really do find bargains in there. But yeah, so after I'd done in the furniture bric-a-brac section, I went over to the clothes section. Now I didn't go upstairs into their occasion wear bit because that is in like priced a bit more expensive, and by this point I was hot and wanted to go home, so I did just look through the warehouse, but there was lots and lots of people in there. I feel like it's like a hotbed for resellers, and actually if you are a reseller, not that we necessarily encourage or discourage this, but if you are a reseller, I tell you, Farley Bargains, Farley Warehouse is the place to go, because I saw 2 girls I assume are resellers fill up 2 bin bags full of clothes, and I hate to think it probably would have cost them like 20-30 quid. The return, like there were some bits I was like, do I buy this to resell? Like, you know, it's crazy. The skirts were 2 for, I think they were £1 each, or 4 for £2. They had all of the tops. They had vest tops for 3 for £1. They had shorts for like 3 for £1. Like, honestly, so cheap. I didn't actually pick up any clothes. I was holding a vest top for a while, but then put it back down. The vest tops were £1, or like the normal tops were £1. But I didn't end up getting that. But I did end up getting a couple of pieces. So first thing were these black sandals. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I got some orthopedic sandals. I did end up buying them new, and they are like a white with brown shells. And I did feel like the only thing I'm really missing is a black sandal. And I felt a black sandal on me would be quite a staple. And I had some, and they broke. In fact, I had 2 pairs and they're both broken, and I had one pair that just were never comfortable. But these are super duper comfortable. They are a 3. My feet do fit in them. I did try them on, have a wander around, but yeah, these were only £2, and I was thinking they're a bit chunky, they're going to be a bit divisive. And I actually sent a picture to Hannah, and she's like, Amy, no, like loads of like Converse ones like this. I know the Timberland sandals are quite like this. I feel like these are kind of on trend. Accidentally I bought them because they looked comfortable, and also I just thought I quite liked the kind of chunky sole and like the more like utilitarian strap, and I just thought these look really like comfy. Was the main reason I got them. And I thought, I've got comfy white sandals, now I have comfy black sandals. They feel really well made, they look like they've barely been worn. So yeah, I picked up these for £2, and I'm super excited to wear these. I feel like these are gonna be a good one just to wear for like work, to wear when I'm running errands, go to the cinema. I just thought they were really practical and good. So I picked up these were £2. The next thing I picked up was this hat, and I was trying it on and looking in the mirror, and I was like, oh, like thinking to myself, oh, I'm not sure, like I like it, but I don't know, like does it look really old fashioned? And this lady came and she's like, that looks really nice on you, and I was like, thanks. To be fair, I think if I put it down, she probably would have brought it, but once someone tells you look good in something, you're instantly going to buy it. So this is the hat. It has got like a bow, which I'm not sure if I would wear at the front or the back, and it's got a wire trim, so you can kind of style it up however you want to, but basically I always get burnt lips, I get quite a burnt face when I go on holiday or when I sit in the sun, and I also always get a burnt scalp. But I find straw hats and like the traditional hats quite hot on my head, whereas this is kind of like a netting material. It feels really lightweight, like I don't feel like I'm going to get super hot with this on, and I just feel like she's quite cute. I'm going to Sicily, then I'm going for a trip around Europe, and I feel like this could be good for both of these. I don't know, I just feel like she's quite cute. I feel like it's giving to me, just to me, like a 1950s, 60s, like, oh, she's a fancy lady. Like, imagine if this was a swimming costume. It's not, it's a bodysuit. Imagine if this was a cosy, like me, not with the strawberry earrings, on holiday. Like, I feel like this is quite a vibe. And I say, it was only £1, and I thought, I'm gonna get this because I feel like I have 2 or 3 straw hats, but I don't love any of them for the fact they make my head hot. And also I find them really hard to pack, because if you've had like a straw hat before, you'll know that some of them, if they get mushed up in your case, they are that shape forever now. They will never go back. And I feel like this hat, because it's like netted, you could really crinkle this up, but then you can always put it back to shape, and I really like that, because I find packing hats quite tricky, whereas this would fold up, 1 really small, but then 2 you could like remold it. Like, let's see, like I can fold that up like that, but then I can equally open it up and make it completely back to normal again. And I feel like that's so practical for packing. I've actually never found a hat that has that effect, so I really like this one. I'm loving it more every time I look at it. Hannah said I look like a fancy lady going to the races, and I feel like I get what she means. Then the scarves were 50p each, or I think 3 for £1. I just picked up one, and it's this gorgeous rose and berry print. Now I want to wear this as a headscarf. Oh gosh, I'm really terrible at tying them. My friend Ella wears a headscarf, and she looks amazing, and she wore them when we went to Montpellier, and I was like, Ella, you're amazing, how are you doing this? But I was like, no, I can be cool too, I can wear a headscarf. So obviously you can wear it like this, like an Italian nonna, if you so wish. She's giving Sabrina Carpenter if she was uncool. But then Mum was like, why didn't you tie it under your hair as more like a bandana? And I really liked the way that looks. And again, I always get a burnt scalp, so this could help with the burnt scalp, but equally I feel like it's just another accessory without wearing something else on your body. And I feel like sometimes I do just want like a bit of colour or like something on my head, so I feel like this could look really cute. I'm going to try and tie it, but obviously it's quite tricky with my hair down. I'll probably put my hair up, tie it, and then I just feel like she looks really cute. So that is my little headscarf. That was 50p, and that is all I picked up. I could have picked up more, but I was trying to be good. They had big bags of clothes. They were like mixed. They were just like in sizes. Like, I think one was like 25 tops for a £5. And I was like, honestly, if I was a reseller, I'd just buy this. And I was like, if I had time, I'd buy them and just sell them on Vinted. I didn't, because I didn't have any in size 16. I'd want to at least try and find stuff for myself. But they had a dress one in the size 14, which I was debating on getting. But yeah, they had loads and they looked like they were making up more. They had men's ones, they had kids bundles. Like, I do definitely think if you are either low on cash and want to get some clothes for your children, or you need to get some new clothes for yourself, or if you are a reseller, go there. Like, honestly, go there and buy some stuff and resell it, because I'll tell you, it makes a killing. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment if you think this hat looks cute, or if I look like I'm cosplaying as Little Bo Peep. And either way, I'm going to wear it and love it anyway. So, you know, I love you guys, but my opinion is most important on this matter, because this is on my head. But yeah, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.